I got the first poster, Rocktown Clique Active Food Weekend. It was like April, I think it's like 95, 94. It's like the colors back in the day had these loud color posters, but every one of them looked like they were big as hell, cardboard. And we had our after party at the Legion. That after party, we speaking to the Legion, we had this group called 9 Milli. And they basically end up being a group called the Crowd Pleasers. So they had this song called dun, 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 oh yeah. But they was Outcasts. We didn't know that then, but now they became Outcast dancers, the dude who do the yeeks and all that. Because it was funny because we started recording with Masters and Masters over in Greenbrier. Big Corey, Cut Master Swift, that's Outcast DJ. D'Angelo and all them. And they was loving us, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if I run them now, like, that's the boy, they had the group with the white boy in it, the young boy, they were hard. But they looked at me like a Nate Dogg. People don't know, like, when I got into music, I wasn't into it to do the verses. Like, I was into it just to do my hooks. Cause Nate Dogg, Moby Dick, they were the people I looked up to. After we, the Clique doing our thing, we was like, okay, we're gonna do our own label. You know what I'm saying? Country Boy Records. Country Boy Records, it consists of like it was more than just the Clique. It was like Lisa Kane and Millennium Hitman and Straight Dog had invested in some equipment, their own equipment and stuff. So we was being able to knock out records like it wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, I'm finna find some investors, man, and we just gonna do what we do, man. Lisa Kane had a record for me on there, man. It was called Thick and Thin. Bro, it was like an R&B record, man, but that shit was like the biggest record I did, like in that era. Like people now still hit me about Thick and Thin. Too thick and thin. But it was crazy, but that's another one. All the girls. Like soon as that shit hit, it just made me a bad mind. Did another one with Courtney. Me and Courtney had a good chemistry always, man. We did a song called Thug Love. Now that shit was a Regina Bell remake of This Is Love. This is love, Rocktown, the Clique. It was crazy. That's the biggest Rocktown Clique record. It's Thug Love. It was me, Chuck Wick. He went crazy on it, man. Chuck Wick was a star in the group, man. He was the youngest one, the smallest one, the dude. Chuck was so talented, man. It's crazy. People don't even see what we saw how he create in the studio. Like, he was youngest, but he was going through so much. Like, after being the youngest, we put him through hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was the tear down for everything. Try this, Chuck. We unbranded his stomach. We had to do a show in Freaknik. We unbranded this man's stomach. He can't go perform there. He got to lay on the bed the whole time because his stomach busted open. But that's my brother, man, for life, man. He good dude. He come from a good family too, man. Like, good people, man. And then Sleepy came into the group. After a year or two later, Sleepy came. He was in a group called Nationwide. And he came into the group. That was him and G-Mo and a dude named Josh. And see, Gigi, he was more of a, he was OG from the hood, like, but he always instilled that courage, like, you can do this shit. Like, Sleepy he brought another energy level to our group. He was the one who get us barred, cause he was crunk as hell. You know what I'm saying? Crunk as shit, man. Like, he jumping all over the place, throwing shit. Yeah. But it took us to another level, cause man, one time we was getting booked in Atlanta, man, and everybody know about the club called 559. That's the hard, that's what, like, what number majors going in there, bro? We got booked in there, bro. For like with artists, that organization and all these other groups that had records on the radio, and they had a competition one night. Andre Rison was the damn judge. And guess who came home with the money and the trophy? The Clique. Man, we was scared of hell going there. This shit was packed, man. Hood as hell. Like, we from Rocktown, you know, we young. We only supposed to be in there. Like, they letting us sit on the side until it's time to rock. Shit, we went there, hit that Thug Lug on their ass, killed the crowd, nigga. I'm talking about killed them with that Regina Bell. Doom, 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 doom. They was like, oh shit. Bust their ass, bro. I'm talking about, and that took us on to more shows, you know, radio and stuff like that. But man, it was like people didn't know like the shit that we was doing. Like, that time, wasn't nobody getting booked at MBK. That my brothers keep on beside Club Illusions. That was the Teenage Club by Greenbrier Mall, across the street. We were booked in there doing shows with like these 1,000 kids in there, bro. We rocking them. Right. Like, on the ticket, us and City Boys. So that was the Clique, man. AP 526, 97, 98. Mm-hmm. I had an all-white vert on a gold Matlins. Oh man, drop top 72 to 7, man. We in Freaknik, you know what I'm saying? We everywhere. We think we gonna meet girls and shit, so we tell them we gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? We got pictures of me, Baby Hayes, all us DC, Peas, Moon, all us out there, man. Black Money Records. Big D, rest in peace, Big D, man. Shit, that was crazy, Big D, man. Damn. It's crazy because it still affects like now because but it ain't no telling what the hell we could have came up with, man. You know, and a lot more talent from down there, like, cause it was a different vibe, the type of music that was being produced in there. And a lot of opportunities were taken away when Big D was taken away, when he passed. It's crazy how action can affect the community. I mean, it is, man. Cause dude was going to do he was going to school for the videos and shit, and he had invested in all this equipment, man. But yeah, Big D, rest in peace, man. But it was like that. They pushed me more to bring the nut out. You know what I'm saying? Bring me as a writer, man. It's crazy to think about it, like, cause we had, man, damn, there was so much talent in there, man, and it was all coming together, man. It was all gelling at that point, man. Cause if they wasn't there, like, we was there late nights, every night grinding, man. That shit was like a family. Us, NGP, you know what I'm saying? Like, so NGP was C-Dub, M. Toomey, that's Nation now. J-Dog, he had Randy Reynolds, he was in there too for a minute, and Ford, bless me. Them boys was young, they was NGP, North Georgia Players, but so they was like a younger version of Kinfolk Clan, but they were dope as shit. Like, all them had individuality and they was fire. Like, and the dude named damn J-Dog, he's like one of the dopest damn writers or producers that from an approach level. Like, I still call him like anytime he hit me some shit, it's dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because his mind, the thought process of how he do records is totally like different than the average person. Like, I wish he would have continued to do some records. He was dope as shit, man. He's still dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the way he came is just a whole nother way. But they had a hard group, man. They was doing some hard records, man. And they was using me like so us, it was like I was like the vocal. If any hooks was being dropped, it was nut. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing the hooks. And so it's bridging NGP and the next generation, which is North NGP and Kinfolk Clan. It's bridging us by me being on the hooks. It's tying it all in, and the hood loving it. You know what I'm saying? Every record we was dropping, man, that shit was crazy. And just when it was time to take off, man, it was like, you know, we heard the news that Big D, you know, he got shot, man. And he didn't make it, you know what I'm saying? And that was a bad day, bro. Like, just think we put in a lot of work, man, and it just gone. Like, well, the biggest piece of the puzzle was gone. I used to pray at night, like, God, is it for me? Show me signs. And like, right after I did that, he showed me like touring, like that night, I promise, he showed me everything, like clear as day in my dream. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy, dog.